I'm
How?
fine.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Do you hear me very well?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Um, I'm going to share you my screen, right? And you
Okay.
let me know when you can see my screen.
Okay.
You can see my screen?
Not yet.
Okay. Let me know when you can see.
Okay.
Nothing?
No.
Hmm, I don't know what's wrong because here I share my screen. Okay. Did you watch the video before?
What video?
Before the video that I mentioned, you need to watch before the speaking exam, the oral test. I mentioned that the link was posted on the TV guide that I sent.
Oh, yeah, maybe you say that, but I have not read the activity guide yet. I have been really busy, so I have to do
Oh,
that today. I know, and I'm sorry for not watch the video.
okay. However, I think before ask the question, it's important that you watch the video. But these activities are short, take into account that we need to watch the video before asking the question on the oral test, right? The video is 50 minutes. For the reason I wrote, it's important that watch the video before the speaking, the oral test. Okay, no problem. Uh, can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Uh, you see on this slide for images or for picture, right? About the picture post at the top right, what do you think is wrong in this picture, on this picture? Could you describe this picture? What do you see?
Um, I see a woman
Mhm,
uh, talking with a man for by video call
mhm.
in a computer, and she's sitting, and they are like saying hi, maybe.
Mhm. Okay, what do you think is what kinds of communication it is?
I don't know. I don't know what kind of communication.
Okay. It's a video call.
Ah, okay.
It's an online communication. Yeah. What do you think about the picture? Um, post at the top left.
There is someone with his or her
Mhm,
cell phone, and he or she is like writing on a sketch, maybe, or is in an app, or with just with his cell phone,
mhm,
and it's on a table, and there is a computer. There are sunglasses.
mhm. Okay. Um, what do you think is happening or wrong in this picture? What
Mm,
maybe the man is doing? What the man is doing? What thing is the man doing?
mm, he's, I don't know, chatting.
Mhm. Or maybe check an email message.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Mhm. Okay. About the picture below that the cell phone or the man, what do you think is what type
Well,
of
as
communication
much
is?
as much as I can see, it says welcome to live chat.
Mhm,
So that online communication as well.
mhm. Is is oral communication or is written communication?
I think it's reading
Mhm.
because there are
Yeah.
like chat messages.
Mhm, mhm. Eh, in what places on internet um, do you see this type of communication, like chat?
In what?
In what social media you?
Oh, live chat in
Mhm,
Twitter, Instagram, on Facebook,
mhm,
WhatsApp,
yes.
Messenger.
Mhm,
Um, there are so many apps for chatting. So
mhm,
Line,
mhm,
yeah.
yes. Okay. What do you think is the picture um, post below? Um, on the bottom left, at the bottom left of the right side. The,
He's a man.
mhm,
He's like with I don't know, like glasses or
mhm,
a device that works for um virtual reality,
mhm,
and
yeah.
he's watching faces. A lot of people.
Mhm. Okay, yeah. Virtual reality, or in other short words, is VR. It's a contraction the word virtual
Okay.
reality. And about your experience, I'm not sure. if you had using virtual reality so far, or
No,
no
I have never.
or no
I
for the moment.
have seen people using that, and they are like using that play games because the most of the time they are games, and the people is screaming, and they are like scared, but they are excited. I have seen people using that in videos and in the real life, but I have never used that.
Okay. About me as well, I have no use that for the moment. Okay. Uh, about the pictures before, what do you think is the main objective or the main objective? No, is the topic for today for this
Maybe something that you told me yesterday, like
Hmm?
technology.
Hmm? Yeah. Well, uh, you can see us right now. There are the main objectives associated with
Yeah.
this class or this speaking session. And the first one is to describe images associated with types of modern communication and to teach some phrasal verbs about technology and to show commonly used devices and to access the speaking skill based on an English video, right? On this slide, you can see different phrasal verbs about technology. I would like to know if do you know the meaning dealing with these phrasal verbs or they are new for you?
Maybe I know some of them, but you can explain.
Okay. Um, you can see the phrasal verbs on green
Yeah,
clouds
okay.
say
Okay.
backward, backward, yeah. The other is click on, the next is turn off, right? Um, free up, scroll down, scroll back up, and run out of. Well, click on is when a person use his or her mouse in order to open a website or see the information associated with a link. Yeah, this is the phrasal verbs click on. In this situation is used this phrasal verb. Um, the other is backup. Backup is when you have a lot of files, photographs, or pictures uh, in your phone or in your computer or in your laptop, right? And you need to save all your information in a safe way. Right? Is to keep an extra copy of information for safekeeping. Yeah. For example, in the cloud, when some people say, I need to save my photographs and my pictures on my files, PDF or Words on the cloud, yeah? For example, Drive. Google Drive is a good option in order to get a key or to keep an extra copy of your information in order to um, keep in a secure way your information. When you use that, your information um, don't lost. Yeah. You cannot lose your information if you have backup about it. Mm, the other is scroll backup. Scroll backup is when you are using, for example, Word, yeah, Word files, and you are writing something, and you need to use the scroll back down. It means the top way in order to see other information, or you can use scroll down, is the opposite way, in order to see uh, the information written on your Word file at the bottom, at the bottom uh, side. Uh, turn off. Turn off means when you are using your Facebook and you want to close the session, and native English speaker use um uh, talk to you later, and I need to turn off my Facebook just right now. It means the person is leaving the conversation, is left the conversation with you because the person is closing the his or her session. Do you understand so far?
Yes, I got it.
Okay. And the other is free up. Free up is when you need to get more space, such as on your phone or in your laptop, because you have a lot of pictures or a lot of information, a lot of audios, videos, and you need to free up your phone in order to get more spaces for new things. Yeah. When the person has not enough space in order to save the files of the information on your phone, on your laptop, on your computer, some people say run out of. Yeah. Run out of means to decrease the supply of something. Yeah. This phrasal verb is used in different contexts, but when a person are use this phrasal verb in order to associate it with technology or computer, and run run out of means, or is common to hear someone say that they are running out of the space. Yeah. Or the person hasn't enough space in order to say uh, his or her things on your phone or on your computer. For that reason, when the person knows that she or he doesn't enough spaces in order to say the information, then he or she said, I need free up. Yeah, free up is then when person say run out of. Yeah, in Spanish, free up means liberar espacio, and run out of in Spanish means no tengo espacio. Yeah, means. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Andres Felipe? Okay. Yeah, this is the meaning. Scroll Oh yeah, backcat. And Ronald, yeah, I explain every phrasal verbs. Mhm. Let me see. Mm-hmm. Yeah. About for example, the I forgot to say something. Scrap bucket means when you need to move to the top or bottom of site. For example, when you are using Word files, right, or PDF file. Just right now you can see what do you see in this slide or in this slide what do you see, Andres Felipe?
And commonly used device.
Mhm. Um, some device are is new for you, or you know everyone or everything.
Mm, I think I know all of them.
Okay. The picture of the left side, on the top of the left side, what is the name of this picture? The name associated with the picture. Uh, Pause at the top of the left side. What is the name? You can see the
Hand,
name below.
handheld device.
Mhm. Okay. And the other picture below on the same side.
Uh, Kindle, ebook.
Mhm. Kind of ebook reader. Okay. And the others, and you can see.
They are cell phone, tablet PC, and watch mobile phone.
Mhm. Okay. Have you used some device shown on this slide?
Tell me.
Have you used some device shown on this slide so far?
I have used the cell phone, a tablet PC,
Mhm.
and maybe the handheld device. I don't know what is it. Maybe that's a computer. Maybe that.
Mhm. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, how to device is another word portátil, but however is in this picture, the person has other options different than the common laptop. You you can use a pencil, I think, in order to draw or use that. Okay. What do you think about the technology? For example, uh, thanks to the internet, the people, or thanks to the internet, people can communicate better than older ages.
Of course, it's the best way to communicate because, well, if you want to communicate with someone who lives so far away, it's like the best option. And maybe only one is because write a letter is it could be expensive and
Mhm.
really um I don't know, it takes a lot of time. But right, for example, in WhatsApp, you can chat WhatsApp with someone in other part of and so quick, and it's free. You don't have to pay any money.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a really really good way to communicate.
Okay. What do you think is the advantage um, about this cell phone communication? What is the advantage?
That cell phone is small, so you can bring it with you all the time. It fits in your pocket, and cell phone is cheaper if you cell phone with a computer or other devices. With a cell phone, you can do many things like use social media, surf in internet, make calls, take pictures, listening to the radio, listen to music. So
Okay.
cell phone has a lot of
Okay. Hello, do you hear me?
yes,
Okay. Can you see my screen?
yes.
Okay. And you can see in this on this slide 5 picture. Yeah. The 5 picture is associated with a practical exercise daily with the last phrasal verbs. However, you can see here only 5 phrasal verbs. And
Yeah,
you need to tell me, for example, which phrasal verb um, is associated with a picture. For example, I say you that the phrasal verb number 1, bekak, is associated with which picture on this slide. And you need to say me what is the picture associated with um, this phrasal verb, bekak. Mhm. Do you remember what does mean bekak? Which picture describe better the picture bekak? Which picture?
I think uh, I don't know. Met in the middle.
In the picture on the middle, you say me?
Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah. Could you describe what do you see the picture on the middle, on the center?
I see a person using a tablet PC and a computer and a cell phone at the same time, and he's or she's like uh, downloading things from the cloud.
Mhm. Okay. And the second um, phrasal verb, could you mention the second phrasal verb, the pronunciation?
Scroll back.
Mhm. And this phrasal verb is associated with which picture?
I think the up left right image, like a lot of hands going up, right?
Yeah, is the picture pose on the top right, at the top right. Okay, and scroll down. Which the picture scroll down?
The image in the bottom left.
Could you repeat me again? Because I couldn't hear you very well.
The bottom left.
Mhm. The picture pose on the left side, you say me? On the top or on the bottom?
On the bottom.
Of the bottom, it means the picture that the woman is using the mouse.
Yeah.
Scroll down.
No.
No.
Oh no. I haven't seen all the, but scroll down is the image. Yes, on the left, in the top.
Yeah. Is the opposite that the
Yeah.
scroll back?
The top. Yeah. The woman with that mouse, she's clicking on four.
Yeah, it's click on. Uh-huh.
So
The
five,
last. Mm-hmm.
as the image left, on the bottom right.
Yeah, the picture associated with hacking into is, you mentioned that the picture post at the bottom side, right? At the
Yeah.
bottom right. Okay. Could you describe uh, what do you see on the picture uh, associated with hack into?
There is a man using
Mhm,
a key for like hacking to or log in or go, I don't know,
mhm,
uh,
mhm,
I in a site web. He wants to like
mhm. Could you mention me, or could you give me an example of a sentence using the phrasal verb hack into based on the picture,
mm, mm,
using personal pronoun or using noun, he or man, a man? What do you
well,
think is is doing the man
so
on the picture?
is when you hack,
Mhm,
you like break the the safety of
mhm,
a site that you can make some things that people is not supposed to do. Like if you are on Facebook, if you hack
mhm,
into that, you can change the profile photo of the other people, or you can watch or read a information of other people. So you hack into.
mhm. Could you give me an example of sentence using hack into?
Mm,
You
let
can. you can use the past is hake into or hack into or hiking into. You can use.
Well, uh, that man hacked
Mhm.
into that bank and robbed a lot of money.
Okay, thank you. Yes. Well, now you can see an interesting image. Let me know what do you think this image is associated.
With emojis,
Yes. What do you think about the emojis?
I love emojis because emojis is like, well, is an animation or a cartoon or a face or I don't know, an image that says the same what you want to say, but it's more um is cuter and is clear than just a
Okay. Let me choose something here. I'm sure it's my. I'm going to stop for one moment in order to check the video. Let me know when you can see my screen. When you can see my screen. One more. Let me know when you can see my screen and if you want, if you if you can listen the audio and watch my screen.
yeah, I can.
Okay. Uh, this video is interesting because it's associated with technology changing modern communication. Yeah. The way the person are pronouncing the word and everything. Because after watching this video, you need to answer me some questions concerning with these videos, right?
Right.
Of broadcasting. It is easier for people to understand, no matter where in the world they live.
Julie Bishop is Australia's Foreign Affairs Minister. In 2015, the popular website BuzzFeed interviewed her. They asked her many questions. They asked about her life. They asked about Australia's government. They asked about Australia's relationship with other countries.
All of these are normal questions. Government leaders, like Julie Bishop, often answer these questions. But this time, Bishop's answers were not normal. She did not answer these questions by speaking. And she did not answer these questions by writing. In fact, she did not use any words at all. Julie Bishop answered all of these questions using emojis, small pictures sent from her phone.
When BuzzFeed asked Bishop what she likes to do, she answered with emojis of a book, a music device, and a television. BuzzFeed asked about Australia's relationship with China. Bishop answered with an emoji of a happy face. BuzzFeed asked how Bishop exercises. She answered with an emoji of running shoes and an emoji of a person dancing.
BuzzFeed claims that this was the world's first political emoji interview. It was not a serious interview. It was an experiment. However, it was important. It shows how the way people communicate is changing. Today's spotlight is on the ways mobile phones have changed communication.
Can you hear the video? Listen the video?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
People all over the world use mobile phones to communicate. These phones let people speak to each other no matter where they are. Mobile phones also make it possible to communicate without speaking. Millions of people use their mobile phones to write short messages every day. These messages are called text or SMS messages.
But there are some problems with sending text messages. Mobile phones often have small buttons. It is difficult to write text messages with these small buttons. So people often remove letters from the common words in their messages. For example, in English, the word you is spelled with 3 letters, Y, O, and U. But the letter U sounds like the word you. So people can write the word you with 1 letter instead of 3. The word see can be written as just the letter C. And the word wait can be written as W8. Writing these shorter words is easier and faster, and a person can still understand these shorter words.
Even some complete messages can be written with only a few letters. For example, a person can write laughing out loud as LOL. This is a common answer when a person receives a funny message from a friend. Another common text message is talk to you later. This can be shortened to TTYL. Making words and phrases shorter in this way is called text speak.
These are all examples of English language text speak. But text speak is not only part of the English language. Almost every language in the world has its own text speak. What text speak do you use?
Text messaging and text speak are very popular, but they are not perfect. Have you ever received a text message and you did not know if the sender was angry or happy? Many people can be difficult to communicate complex ideas through written messages. It is especially difficult to communicate emotions. Text messages are very short, so communicating complex ideas and emotions through text messages is even more difficult.
Shigetaka Kurita is a computer programmer from Japan. He wanted to solve this communication problem. So, in 1999, he created the first emojis. The word emoji means picture character. Emojis are simple pictures that can be used in text messages. Shigetaka Kurita created emojis to help people communicate their emotions through text messages. The first emojis were only used in Japan, but now emojis are popular all around the world. Even government officials use them, like Julie Bishop.
Text speak and emojis are popular, but not everyone likes these new forms of communication. The National Association of Schoolmasters Union of Women Teachers, or NASUWT, is a group that represents teachers in the United Kingdom. In 2003, the NASUWT tried to ban text speak in schools. They believed students were using text speak too often. Some students even used text speak on official school tests. Tino Ferry was a leader of the NASUWT. He believed text speak in the classroom needed to stop. He told the BBC,
"I am not happy about it. It seems to be normal now. Students are not expected to use correct English."
Questioning communication changes is not new. Johannes Gutenberg invented the printing press almost 600 years ago. Because of the printing press, we now have books. But when he invented it, people wondered if it would ruin communication.
today, we know that the printing press was a good change for communication. Some experts believe that text messaging and text speak are a good change too. David Crystal studies language. He has written more than 100 books
think about the connection between sound and letters. People say that young people do not read and write now. They may not read classic books, but have you ever seen a teenager not reading? Young people probably read more than I did when I was that age.
We do not know what the future of communication will look like. But for now, emojis and text speak are very popular, and they continue to change as more people use them. Today, technology companies are creating new emojis for each culture that uses them. There are hundreds of emojis used around the world, and that number continues to grow. Someday, it may be normal.
Forms of communication. Do you think text-speak and emojis help people communicate better? You can leave your comments on our website, or you can email us at radio@radioenglish.net. You can also find us on Facebook. Just search for Spotlight Radio.
The writer of this program was Ryan Geertsma. The producer was Bruce Gulland. The voices you heard were from the United States and the United Kingdom. All quotes were adapted for this program and voiced by Spotlight. You can listen to this program again and read it on the internet at www.radioenglish.net. This program is called Technology Changing Modern Communication.
We hope you can join us again for the next Spotlight program. Goodbye.
Well, let's see. What do you think about the last questions that they are mentioned, Andres Felipe? I would like to know your opinion. What do you think about these new forms of communication?
They are so useful for privacy. Because um, we can for I don't know how to say the word, but like
Could you repeat me again? Because I cannot hear you very well. I'm not sure if my
uh,
internet connection may.
with these ways of communication, we can um brighten our relationships or friendship. It's
Mhm.
easier it's with someone.
I couldn't hear you very well. Oh my god. Hello?
Oh
Do you hear me?
yes,
Okay. Could you repeat me again the answer, please? I couldn't hear you very well. My internet connection.
can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
I Do you hear me?
Yes.
I mentioned that if you can open your camera in order to ask the question.
Uh, wait. Wait.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Do you hear me? Could you open the camera, please? It's an English, it's an oral exam for the reason. And Felipe, do you hear me or no? Because I cannot hear you. No, I cannot finish the card because I am recording the speaking session. Well, let me check. Let me check again. No. Let me check. I'm going to stop the record and ask the question.